Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mr. Relevant, and welcome back to Mr. Relevant Plays. So today, I'm going to discuss, more on uncon builds. Because there are some ships that don't have a lot of uncon procs, like for example, Steam Runner, another one of my all-time favorite ships. Limited on uncon procs, only has 5. So what can you do to help give this ship more uncon procs so then you can use your console abilities more? Well, thanks to the new noble ship, there's a start. So with the new noble trait, to hell with orders, like I've discussed before, every single time you use a captain ability, minus 5% recharge time on universal consoles. Is it as good as uncon? No, but with specific setups, it can be just as good. Let me explain. So personal trait, like I've stated before, intelligence agent attaché on weapon critical hits restores 2% of captain ability recharge, meaning your attack pattern alpha, going down fighting, vulnerability, assessment sweep, so on. Like your captain abilities that belong to your character, only your character can use, has a much lower cooldown every single time your weapon is critically hit. So like if you're running a science, you know that your science captain abilities, engineering captain abilities, and so on. But I also added, like I've talked about this trait before, all hands on deck. Now this gives you minus 10% recharge time on science projector abilities, which is kind of nice. But I'm only really running one because, again, all I got is the one. And the reason why I'm running 2 intel is because of duty officers. But if you also read here, it says minus 5% recharge time on captain abilities can occur once every 5 seconds. And the way that this one works is activating a tactical or command a bridge officer ability will reduce the recharge time of science, bridge officer abilities, and captain abilities. This may occur every few seconds, which in this case is 5. Well, yeah, I got a lot of tactical here. So yeah, no, this trait can go off. Now there are like a few more, I think. I'll have to do some more digging on it because I did find a few more traits that are similar to that one. For those that don't know, that trait comes off of the Tactical Command Battlecruiser. Every version. The Federation, Klingon, Romulan, here it is right here. It is a great trait. If you love having your captain abilities off cooldown really quickly, this trait's really good, and it works very well with To Hell with Orders if you are doing an uncon build. Not every ship is going to have a lot of uncon procs, and as you can see, I'm running Emit Unstable Warp Bubble and Eject Warp Plasma. They both share the cooldown, which does stink, but nothing you can really do about it when you're that limited. I want to say, oh no, this one is bridge officer abilities. So you could also technically run this. It works similar to Boimler effect. It's just a starship trait. But your hull has to be above 80%. I know I saw other like starship traits that were similar. That would actually be a really good survival trait for DPSing, especially if you're flanking all the time, which you're doing a lot with parse runs. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else, because I'm pretty sure I saw a few, but I mean, I'm sure y'all have seen like my trade section, just how big it is. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen a few others that are similar to like the hell with orders and all hands on deck. Like you saw one that's similar to the Boimler effect, but Starship trait. It's only 7.5, so Boimler effect is way better. But I mean, cooldowns are nice. But you'll also have to keep in mind that there is a cap for cooldowns, so you definitely don't want to just throw everything on there that does cooldowns. There's a limit to what you can do when it comes to cooldowns for sure. Oh, here we go. Here's another one. While this trait is slotted, activating in any intel or command bridge officer ability reduces the recharge time of all engineering bridge officer abilities. So there's another one. So like there's things that you can do for sure. Now that one isn't like a go-to for uncon builds because there's only 2 engineering uncon procs. But like I said, there are a lot of traits, starship traits you can get. Now I have no idea what that comes off of, honestly. Okay, it doesn't come off you. What do you do? Ah, yeah. That's straight useless. What do you do? Here's another one for our tactical abilities. When activating engineering or merc worker bridge officer abilities, if current hull is above 50%, minus 10% recharge time on tactical bridge officer abilities. If hull is below 50%, minus 20% recharge time on tactical bridge officer abilities. So yeah, like there are options that will allow you to get more cooldowns for sure. And as you can see, there's a lot of ships that I own that I never unlocked the traits for. Which, yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to, just because, like, I mean, y'all see the mess that I have to deal with. Y'all see my inventory management is horrible, because I have too much because of the builds that I'm trying to do. Like, I want to be able to show y'all, like, hey, that, like, this thing is doable. I mean, heck, here's something I actually do want to show you. I did 1.3 mil in this thing using Tetrion. I'll show you all that one at some point. I laughed. I don't hate. I mean, not really hate. Just don't judge it. I really love the Tholian ships, and I think the Tholian Mushweaver should get a tier 6. But I think a lot of those lockbox T5U ships that you have to upgrade, that you actually have to get the upgrade token to upgrade, should get a T6 version of. Like the Tholian Meshweaver, the Sphere Builder Destroyer, there's a few more in there. Not granted, not all of them people actually fly, like mainland battle cruisers. One, like you'll occasionally see one, which I'm planning on doing a thing with that too. But yeah, if you are doing an uncon build with universal consoles and your ship has limitations, just adding the trait from the command battle cruiser, I mean the Romulan, the Federation, and the Klingon all have the same trait, and to hell with orders from the noble, you will be able to have better cooldowns. Like I'll show you. So like, activate this, boom, boom. Yeah, I'm activating my captain abilities, and recharge time is going off along with, abilities of proc uncon. It's not as strong as uncon, but there are benefits to that trait that are worth having. So keep that in mind. You will be able to do uncon builds even if you're limited on what uncon procs you actually have, or in this case I only have 5, but it feels like it's more because of Tell orders. Anyway, this is how you can do uncon builds if you're limited with uncon procs. It is going to be a little bit more difficult during the week for me to make videos because I did start my new job, so I apologize about that. But if you love, ships that are different, like this Steam Runner, like I do, like I love this ship. I mean, heck, every ship that's from the era of, oh, we need more uh combat ready ships because of the Borg. This ship is one of them. The Akira is another one. Defiance another one. So on. All these ships were created because they learned that the Borg exist. I love these ships. So, yeah. But also when it comes to the Blockade Runner / Steam Runner, from what I can tell, this ship doesn't have a fleet version. Could be wrong, but when I did look, I didn't see one. So you just get the Zen version. That's it. I love this ship. I do really want to get it X2'd because lacking one trait does hurt a lot. But yeah, even so, I still broke a mill with this exact setup. And as you can see, I'm not running Hellbore. And I don't have redirecting rays on because though this ship is squishy. So, but yeah. Anyway, thank y'all for, watching. And if y'all want to see more, please, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, let me know what y'all want to see, what my thoughts are and some of my ideas. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Anyway, God bless and have a fantastic and wonderful day.